Let's delve into the core components of inclusive living procedure and pathways. The goal here is to understand how different departments collaborate to create a seamless experience. We will look at human resources, finance, maintenance, admissions, transitions and discharge committee, and the multidisciplinary team. HR play a crucial role in developing and implementing policies. These ensure compliance with employment law and create a safe and equitable workplace. HR is the forefront of recruitment and training. They are responsible for attracting and retaining talent, which is vital for our organisation's success. Effective training programs not only enhance skill but also foster a culture of continuous learning and improvement. HR is deeply involved in employee relations and occupational safety and health. They ensure that our workplace is not only compliant but also supportive and safe for all team members. HR is the backbone that supports our organisation through strategic recruitment, comprehensive training, and fostering safe and compliant work environment. Let's appreciate how all our efforts contribute to our mission of inclusivity and excellence. In this slide, we're focusing on HR's vital role in recruitment process. First, HR is pivotal in vetting, interviewing, and onboarding new team members. They ensure that each candidate is the right fit for the organisation and that the onboarding process is seamless. Another key responsibility is maintaining a comprehensive staff file for Schedule 2 audits. This requires meticulous attention to detail and adherence to regulatory standards. Additionally, HR develops a structured interview schedule, supporting the interview process from start to finish. This ensures consistency and fairness, evaluating potential team members. HR also ensures that all new staff are scheduled for and complete necessary pre-induction training. This step is crucial for integrating them into the team effectively. Furthermore, HR is responsible for registering team members on HR Duo and setting them up on Epicare, ensuring they have access to all necessary platforms and resources. These processes are essential for maintaining an efficient and compliant workplace. In this section, we're diving into the HR pathway, focusing on training. The first key point to remember is that every team member must complete their online training before they start working in any centre. This requirement ensures that they're well prepared and compliant from day one. Secondly, HR maintains a comprehensive training matrix that is accessible to the person in charge. It is crucial for PICs to regularly check this matrix to keep track of any upcoming or outstanding training sessions. They also need to ensure that team members are booked for mandatory training sessions before their current certificates expire. Lastly, once training is completed, HR will update the staff file and database. This process helps maintain accurate records and supports ongoing compliance. Remember, training is not just a regulatory requirement, but a vital component of professional growth and support for our team members. It's beneficial for all trainings to be integrated into the team members' rosters to provide ample notice and ensure attendance. In this section, we'll look at procedures for identifying and implementing additional training within your centre. Firstly, if you recognise the need for additional training, it's essential to have a discussion with your line manager. This conversation will ensure that the need is acknowledged and planned for appropriately. Together, you and your line manager will review the training requirements. This review will help determine whether the training can be conducted internally or if there's a need to bring in an external trainer. After your review, you will collaborate to create a proposal. This proposal is key as it will be submitted to the senior management team for their review and approval. It's important to ensure that the proposal is comprehensive and clearly outlines the benefits and necessities of additional training. Remember, proactive communication with your line manager is crucial to navigating these training needs. The goal is to ensure that all team members have the tools and knowledge they need to perform their role successfully for safety. When it comes to addressing grievances with our organisation, your role is pivotal. Let's consider the key points on how HR supports in handling grievances. First, our company handbook is a valuable resource. It provides guidance for both staff and managers in dealing with grievances, ideally aiming for resolution at the local level where possible. Second, HR steps in when local resolution can't be achieved. They help in investigating breaches of the Code of Conduct, addressing employee grievances, and mediating disputes. Finally, remember that the person in charge has a critical role in managing the team members within their centre, with HR providing supports as needed. By fostering a collaborative environment and using these tools effectively, we can ensure that grievances are addressed promptly and fairly, maintaining a harmonious workplace. When staff members raise a concern or complaint, the first step is to address it through local formal resolution. This approach often allows for a quick resolution without the need for formal procedures. However, if the issue remains unresolved, we move to the next stage, which involves submitting a formal written grievance. Once a formal grievance is lodged, both HR and appointed management manager will conduct a thorough investigation. They will meet with all parties involved to understand the situation fully and communicate their decision to the parties concerned. The aim here is to ensure fairness and transparency at every step, providing a structured pathway for grievance resolution. Now we look at occupational health and safety within inclusive living. Our primary aim in this area is to promote a safe working environment through well-structured initiatives, policies and procedures. This is not just about compliance, but ensuring our team members have the right training to identify and manage potential risks effectively. Key responsibilities lie with the person in charge, who is pivotal in reporting health concerns and completing risk assessments. This ensures that everyone's health and safety are prioritised. Moreover, all staff members are encouraged to remain informed about any risk assessments relevant to their work area. Remember, safety is collective responsibility, and being informed is the first step towards making a secure workplace for all. We all have responsibilities under occupational health and safety procedures. First and foremost, it's crucial to understand that we have a legal duty to report specific incidents to the Health and Safety Authority, as mandated by the Safety, Health and Welfare at Work Act. This is not just a guideline, it's a legal obligation that helps us maintain a safe working environment for everyone. The person in charge or the health and safety officer plays a vital role in this process. They are responsible for ensuring all notifiable incidents are promptly reported using the staff incident form on Epicare. This means that any workplace accident, injury, or even near miss must be immediately reported to your line manager. The line manager will then ensure that the incident is documented and reviewed thoroughly. Accurate documentation and timely reporting are not just bureaucratic steps. They are essential practices to help us protect our staff and residents and prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Let's all commit to being vigilant and responsible in this regard. When discussing payroll procedures, it is important to emphasise the need for accurate and timely updates. Payroll is managed through HR Duo. It is all staff's responsibility to ensure that your details are correct. Remember that it is particularly important for the PIC to be aware of any shifts that team members may work at other centres. This helps avoid payroll errors by ensuring shifts are coded correctly. If there happens to be a mistake in payroll, staff should promptly inform their PIC or team leader. Their responsibility then falls on them to update HR Duo and communicate the error to the payroll department. When discussing finance procedures and pathways, it's essential to emphasise the structure and purpose of weekly budgets. Each home is assigned a weekly budget which is divided into specific categories: grocery and the social fund. When it comes to managing the social fund budgets, it's all about ensuring that the funds are used in a way that benefits the residents the most, while being reasonable and rational. Each house receives an allocation of €10 per resident per week. This budget is intended for outings and activities that enrich the residents' lives. If a resident sets a larger goal, like a holiday or a special day out, additional funding may be necessary. And here's what needs to happen. First, key workers should submit a proposal to the PIC detailing the event, the costs involved, and the extra staffing houses needed. All requests for extra funding must go through the proper channels. This involves using the request for additional funding or the holiday finance support request form. Make sure you refer to policy IL07 to guide this process. Importantly, residents should be encouraged to understand and take responsibility for their share of their holiday costs, fostering a sense of accountability and independence. These procedures help to ensure that both staff and residents can enjoy these activities without financial confusion or mismanagement. Each house will be provided with a Revolut card for purchases. This can be used in store and online. Records must be maintained using the expenses sheet and by uploading the receipt to the Revolut account. It's important that this is done by the end of each shift to avoid discrepancies. Any discrepancies should be reported to your line manager. As we move forward, it's important to ensure that you are comfortable with the financial procedures and documentation required in our inclusive living framework. Take this time now to review the financial policy documents and the templates we will use for recording expenditures. These will include for recording expenditures for our residents. Engage actively with your line manager during this process. Remember, this is your opportunity to ask any questions you might be on your mind. By understanding these procedures thoroughly, you can ensure transparent and effective financial management within our community. When it comes to maintaining our facilities, it's crucial to categorise requests based on their urgency. First, let's talk about the red category. These are urgent issues that need immediate attention. In such case, you must contact the emergency number right away and create a ticket to alert the manager or the on-call person. Next, we have the yellow category for issues that can wait up to 2 weeks. These should be logged with the maintenance team, and it's important you inform your line manager about these requests as well. Lastly, the green category covers non-urgent matters that can be addressed within a month or more. As with the yellow category, log these with the maintenance and ensure your line manager is in the loop. Remember, every maintenance request goes through our ticketing system, ensuring nothing slips through the cracks. When it comes to supporting our residents, the multidisciplinary team plays a crucial role in providing comprehensive care. Each resident has access to a team of professionals including a senior clinical psychologist, nurses, a dietitian, occupational therapists, physiotherapists, speech and language therapists, and psychiatrists. Access to these are on a needs basis. This ensures that we not just address our medical needs of our residents, but also their emotional, nutritional, and therapeutic needs holistically. Additionally, residents may require other therapeutic supports, which we can access through external therapists. If such services are needed, it's important to submit a proposal to your line manager to arrange for these resources. Remember, every member of the MDT brings a unique perspective and expertise, and their collaborative efforts are vital in tailoring the best care plans for our residents. Understanding the responsibilities within the multidisciplinary team is essential for providing top-notch care to our residents. First, it's crucial that all staff remain informed about therapeutic needs of the residents they support. This includes staying up to date with any changes to their care plans. Remember, these care plans are housed in our Epicare system, and it's vital that they reflect the latest recommendations from the MDT. Now, even though it's the person in charge who has overarching responsibility for updating and maintaining these plans, team leads must actively support the PIC by ensuring the team is aligned and informed. Each staff member has a professional responsibility to check these care plans and ensure they're up to date with the latest support. When an MDT report is received, it's important to thoroughly review it so that everyone understands and agrees on the recommended interventions. When resources are needed to implement these interventions, collaborate with the PIC to determine how to fund and put these resources into place, always ensuring that the residents and the PIC's consent. Lastly, if data sheets are required, team members must complete and return them to the appropriate MDT member. The PIC will oversee this process to ensure timely completion. By staying proactive and collaborative, we can ensure that our residents receive the comprehensive care they deserve.